Hello folks, welcome back to the allotment. It's very windy today. It's been raining all week, so no doubt we'll get some rain today as well. But there's plenty of jobs to do, so I'll crack on. First of all, I'm going to get the kettle on. But I'm not going to get the kettle on today. I'm going to fill my canteen. See you in a bit. Well folks, it's very windy out there today, but I think the wind is keeping the rain off, which is a good thing. Anyway, as you know, I went camping last week. It was good. And I thought I would show you my stove because it's quite good and it would come in handy at the allotment. I'll show you it. First of all, I bought a canteen, army canteen, fits in my pouch, perfect. You get a cup with it as well. Holds 1 litre of water. Spot on. I got a camping cook set there, which is very handy. You get a little pot. Well, I'll show you. And another one. And that's the biggest ones there, which I'll be filling up with the water. It's got the handles on the side and all that, so you don't burn your hands. Aye, and that's the cup. But I found out last week that once this pot heats up, it's warm. Too hot, it burns your lips when you're thinking it. It's just meant for cooking. That's why I've brought the other cup, and it runs off this, and the actual stove is in here. And get it out. Spot on this. I got this off Amazon. It was £10, free delivery. Oh, well worth the money. Right, so I'll set this up. That thing's just come out. I'll be able to pop it back in, no worries. I'll set this up on the table and I'll show you how quickly it boils a cup of water, so you can have a cuppa quickly. Right, see you in a bit. Right, so there's the stove set up there, and I'll just quickly show you this camping set because it's quite good. Get one little pot, which also has a lid. Same with that one. And they've got handles on. Also becomes a little frying pan. But it's mainly to boil the water in this case, and that would fit on the top. So let's get the kettle on. I mean, not the kettle, let's get the pan on, because I'm choking for a cuppa now. So I'll fill this up to the top. That's just under 1 litre of water there, which isn't bad. It's going to be a test, this. Wait there. I was going to say I haven't got my lighter, but I don't need one. Right, so get the stove on. Spot on. Get the handle out. Let's see how long that takes. I'll not leave you watching water boil, so I'll show you when it's done. Spot on. Spot on. Right, so it looks like this is boiled now. Yeah, boiling. So I put the stopwatch on. 4 minutes. Can you see that? 4 minutes. That's how long it took to boil a kettle, which is spot on. So now I'm just going to let it cool down a bit. Make me cuppa. I've treated myself a day. I've got some Kenko coffee. So I did this. The canteen as well comes with a cup, which is handy because, like I say, I tried drinking it out of that when I was camping, and I was burning my lips. So they're just for boiling water and cooking stuff, not drinking out of. But that's why you've got a cup. Aye, so they're well worth getting one of them, folks. Much cheaper than getting one of them proper gas stoves in them, what do you call it? The gas bottles that you get with them. Much cheaper than that. These gas bottles here, the small ones, they're £4.50 and they last long enough. And you can also refill them, which is good. 2 sugars, thank you very much. So I'll pour this in there. Got myself a nice cuppa there. Spot on. Right, I'll sit down and I'll tell you what I'm going to do with the day. Cheers! Right, that's better. Cuppa time. Haha. Spot on. People, you should invest in one of them if you've got a garden shed with no means of boiling a kettle. They're spot on. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about stoves and gas and camping. I'm here to talk about gardening. Now, how's everybody else's gardens doing at this time of year? Because up here in the northeast, and I suppose everywhere else, we've had a lot of showers, heavy showers, few thunderstorms, but a lot of heavy showers and hot sun, which means the weeds are just starting to take over. So today I'm going to be mainly weeding and harvesting some stuff. Woohoo! First harvest of the year, folks. I need to get a gutter on that shed roof there. The rain, every time the wind blows, it's just going down. Anyway, that's another thing. I think I'll do a little potato reveal as well, because I'm eager to see what's going on under the ground, and they are starting to die off now, so we'll see what happens. And I'll just do things when I find blah blah blah. I'll just crack on, folks. That's all I'm saying. I'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Right, well, I'll just quickly show you around what I'm going to do, but before I do that, have a look at these dahlias. Very nice. There's one there. Have you seen this, folks? I've never seen a dahlia like this. The stem is really thick, like. It's got to be about 20 pence width, but it's very tall. And there's still going, and there's a couple of flowers on there, so that's weird. There was some on there the other day, but they've finished now. There's plenty of other ones coming on. Got a little canny little spread of flowers going on. All these, I'm saving all of these before someone says you need to pick them off. I'm saving them for next year. So there. Right, so what I'm going to do today is just have a little weed round the onions and stuff in between the broad beans. Get in there, get some weeds out of there, but mainly get the weeds from in between the rows of beetroot here, which, as you can see, are coming on leaps and bounds. I'm going to concentrate, get this bit tidy, and just work my way down this side. And as you can see there, well, there's one potato plant. The one that I didn't plant, it just grew. That's dead, so I'll dig that out today. I'm not expecting anything off there, but these ones are starting to yellow off now in the tubs. So let's see if we've got any more bigger ones than the last time. And I might as well, the row of Charlotte at the back there, there's a couple of the plants fell down. They're still growing, but they fell down. I want to see what's happening. I'm eager, folks. I love potato reveals, me. So like I say, I'm just going to do a bit tidying, get rid of the weeds. Not so much on here, like, but well, you know, I'll see how far I get give this a bit of a prune. There's some more sunflower sweet peas, and I'll go into the greenhouse and do a little bit more work to this cucumber frame because it's starting to climb now. So without further ado, it's time to start running. No, crack on. See you in a bit. Well, as I predicted, the wind's kept the rain off for now, so I've been cracking on. That's the beetroots there, all weeded. The ground's a bit wet because it has been chucking down. It's a little bit damp when I was using the hoe there. It was clagging. It was a little bit claggy. So they're just I'll just weed them down. Spot on. Things you've got to do at this time of year, folks. I might as well show you these sweet corn as well. I've just started to get the pollinators on. Oh no, go away! White butterfly. They're just starting to get the pollinators on. And these are grown nicely. As is my spinach. And there's a ladybird. Where is it? Where is it? Down there. Ladybird having a bit rest. I've been along here as well. These climbing beans are climbing alright now. Hope to get some beans on soon. These onions are doing alright. Starting to thicken up there. Spot on. I've been around the other side here as well. I've noticed I've started to get some of the Ferrari beans are coming on there. Let them get a little bit bigger and then I'll start harvesting. In fact, there's loads on there, look at them. Look at all them. Nice one. These broad beans, there's loads on, but they're not quite ready yet. I can feel the beans inside, they're still a little bit small. But I'm going to have a good crop of them. Get in amongst them in a couple of weeks' time, maybe. Next job is to get into the brassica cage. Start doing a bit weeding in there. First of all, I'm going to have a cuppa. Then it's time to do a potato reveal. How exciting, folks. So that's the first one I'm going to dig up. Like I say, I don't know what variety it is. It's dead now. So we'll see what's under the ground. And I'll do a couple of these pots as well. And maybe one of the Charlotte potatoes as well. So that's something for you to look forward to, folks. How exciting. Right, I'm going to get this kettle on. The pan on. I'll leave you on a view of some artichokes. Well, it's still not raining, so I've been cracking on inside the brassica cage here. Oh, I just missed some mare's tail. How can I miss that? Because I haven't done it down here yet. But anyway, you don't want to see us weeding. I'll show you these while the net's off. There's quite a few white cabbage white butterflies around. I don't want them to get in. But look at these, man. That is a perfect specimen of a greyhound cabbage. And so is that one. And this one. Nice hard heart on it there. No sign of damage whatsoever. This kale is just going crazy. Loads of it on. I've left these broccoli in, see if there's any coming on, and there is a couple of small ones, so I'll leave them in. These are the Brunswick cabbages, just starting to heart up there. Spot on. So I think while the net is off, I'll pick myself a cabbage and some kale. It's got to be enough for a meal there. Right, I'm going to have a cuppa now. See you in a bit. Right, well, it's potato reveal time. This one here first. Like I say, I didn't plant this one. It was just a rogue potato from last year. I'm not sure if we're going to get anything of it, but we'll find out now. After I've done that one, I'm going to empty the pot next to it, which has got the first earlies in. So let's see what goes on under the ground. Right, well, they were Charlotte potatoes. Not too bad, but not too good either. I think I've just disturbed an ant's nest as well. So anyway, I'll get on with this bucket. I'll just empty it where I've just dug. Makes it easier. I'll crack on. Right, well, quite surprised with that. I'll just spin you around there, zoom you in. Not a bad size, them. Not bad at all. Like I say, them ones there are the Charlotte. These ones are the Pentland Javelin. And they're much bigger than the last time, so what a result. Speaking of Charlotte potatoes, which are those ones there, I'm now gonna, 2 seconds, I think I'll dig out one of the Charlotte potatoes that I planted. Let's find out what's going on over there and all that. See you in a bit. Right, so this Charlotte potato plant here looks like it's dying off, so I'll dig it up, see what's happening. Right, well, that looks like it off them. The ground's soaking wet. It's just really claggy, so I'll leave the rest of the plants get a little bit bigger. That's them there, if you can see them. Can you see them? There they are. I'll give them a quick clean and I'll show you at the end. Right, crack on. Right folks, sorry about the angle, but since I'm in a potato revealing mood, I'm going to dig this one out here in the cow manure trench. This is the Pentland Javelin, I think, and it's the last one of this row, so let's see if they're getting any bigger since the last time. Right, I'll just take off the tripod there a second folks. Now them potatoes are much better than the last time. Got a nice size to them. Not a mark on them. Lovely. Them other ones tasted lush, so can't wait to taste these ones as well. Very nice. Right, I'm going to crack on with something else. I think I'll go into the greenhouse. Well, it's just coming up to 6 o'clock now and it's nice and blue sky still. I'm finished, so I'm going to show you around. I'll start off in the wildlife area. Look at this hebe. It's going right over the path. I'm just going to leave it though for now. Let the bees enjoy it, because there's still plenty of bees on there. Now I'll chop it back so I can get past the path with ease. I've had a little tidy up round here. Look at it there. I forgot about that. That's a compost bin full of soil and pigeon manure. So that should be ready for next year. It's going to be a load of blackberries over there. That's why I've made this little path, so I can get into there. It's a nice little hidey hole here. I'm going to have plenty of blackberries on, which is good. Nice and tidy round here a little bit. Nice pile there for us to shift later on. I used to have a well down there, but I filled it in. So what have I been doing? Wait there. Look at these. Clematis flowers are still on there. The neighbours are there with a yappy dog, so be quiet. Otherwise I'll never shut up. This pile here, just let it rot down. Deal with it a few months time. I've showed you all this. But they're looking good. I'm pleased with them beetroot and the onions and the broad beans and the runner beans are all doing fantastic. The potatoes, sign of things to come. I was quite pleased with the amount I got out of this bucket, considering it's just a small bucket. There's a couple more there to get dug up, and then I'll start on the main crop. So things are looking good, folks. These broad beans are absolutely covered, but they're too small still. I can feel them. A couple more weeks should be alright. Now these onions, look at this one. White rot, folks. White rot. Covered in it. So I know I suffered from white rot on that side of the garden one year, but it seems to have travelled to this side of the garden, which is a bit of a shame, because I like growing onions. I've showed you in the brassica bed, but I'll show you again. Weed free, plenty of green growth, and plenty of crops. These sunflowers aren't coming to much, but they're up there. We'll see what happens. I've had a little bit of a tidy up down here as well. Whoop. These roses are starting to come to an end now. I'll have to prune them. I give Annie's rose a bit of a prune. As you can see though, they're still covered there. So it'll not be long before it gets a good pruning back as well. And I trimmed this bush. That's older than me and you put together, that, folks. So that's nice and tidy for a bit. These sweet peas, like I said earlier, I'm going to keep the pods on and keep the seeds for next year. This potato in the tower, in the tyre tower, is looking really healthy. Now I can't wait to see what's in there. Can't wait. So I'll take it into the greenhouse. Oh, look at these. The honeysuckle started flowering. Aye, very nice. It's absolutely covered. It's taken over this whole corner. It started even growing up into the tree. But that's just planted in that little corner there, folks. There's not hardly any soil. I mean, now it's grew and it's established. The roots would have got themselves right down. But I never water that or anything. It just comes. So anyway, into the greenhouse. I've been busy tying up these cucumbers. I made a little string line to go up the ceiling there. Seem to be liking it. Climbing up nice. There's no actual signs of cucumbers, or there is. There's one there. Tiny little things, but there is one on this lili. Now I don't know how big these are supposed to get. Has anybody grown lili or lily cucumbers before? Is that how big they're supposed to be? I'm not sure. But they're doing alright. Like I say, the peppers are grown big. No sign of any flowers on yet. Oh yes, there is. Haha. Spoke too soon, Dave. So that's good. The grapes are thickening up now. Nice carry big bunches there. Should see us through the winter, and then I'll be able to train this vine along the top of the greenhouse to the end. like it used to be. In fact, that one's already got there. It's beat you to it, not you. You've been beat to it by this one. Sorry folks, bit of a frog in my throat there. Me tomatoes, oh look, there's a ripe tomato. First tomato of the year. I gotta have that now. 2 seconds and I'll just scran this. Oh, fantastic. Can't beat it. There's starting to get quite a few on there now, which is good. This one here as well, is a couple of ripe ones almost ready there. Get them tomorrow. But that's it, they were them. I'm never growing these bush varieties ever again. I mean, they're getting tomatoes on, but they just seem to flop all over the place. And I don't know if what the sounded like arc right there, didn't I folks? The the tomatoes. I don't know what they'll taste like. I'm just going to stick to cherry tomatoes from now on, because at least I know what they taste like, and it tastes fantastic. So that's about it folks. I'll just lock this greenhouse up. In fact, I'll do it later. I'll quickly sign off, finish me cuppa, so I'll see you in a bit. How could I finish the video and not show you me crops for the day? I'm losing it folks. Here's me potatoes. I'll get out of this sun. So these are the ones out of the trench over there, and they are the ones out of the bucket. Not too bad. These are the Charlotte ones. There's one or two decent sized ones there. You don't want them to really get any bigger than that, but I'm pleased with these ones. Nice and clean. Skin just rubs off. Beautiful. Can't wait to get them in the pan. In fact, I should start doing some cooking at the allotment, shouldn't I, now I've got that stove. Anyway, that's me tatties. And here is the greyhound cabbage. Perfect little specimen there. Not too big, not too small. Spot on. And there's kale. It's getting pickings like that all the time. And it'll probably last all the way through to the winter, by the looks of it, by the looks of the growth on them plants. And I'll show you these as well one more time. Me dahlias. They're very nice them. This bit of colour. So this time I am going to sign off, so I'll see you in a minute. Right, last cuppa of the day, and I'm done. So thanks for watching folks, thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing. It really does mean a lot. Still well on the way to 9,000 subscribers, so keep on subscribing folks. It really does mean a lot, and I do really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hope everybody's garden's doing alright, and everybody's starting to get some nice crops from all the hard earned efforts that they've been doing over the past few months. I'm blabbering now folks, I don't know what to say apart from, once again, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. I would leave you on a little song, but I can't be bothered. I tell you the truth, can't be bothered, and I want to go home and get me tea and edit this video. So till the next time folks, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.
Text coming in already on 81333. Let's take a look at this one. It's Dave at the allotment. Allotment Dave. It's Dave at the allotment.
Phew. See you later.